Now we're ready for transaction G. On May 15th, the company paid for gas expense for the company truck, $750. So we bought some gas and we paid for it. Therefore, the two accounts that are affected are gas expense, and since we paid for it, cash. But let's start with gas expense. Which category does gas expense belong to? Obviously, it's an expense, as you can tell by the name of the account. Is the account increasing or decreasing? Do we have more gas expense when we buy gas? We have more, so gas expense is increasing. And then we need to look at our accounting grid to see if gas expense is increasing. Is that a debit or a credit? It's a debit. So let's figure out what the other account is again. Since we paid for it, cash is involved. And which category does cash belong to? It's obviously an asset. And is our cash increasing or decreasing when we pay for something? Cash is decreasing, and therefore we need to look at our accounting grid. If cash is decreasing, is that a debit or credit? It's a credit. Then we need to get our journal page so we can journalize this transaction. So the first thing we need to do is put in the date, May 15th, and then we list the debit account first. Which was a debit account? Gas expense, $750, and the credit account, which we will indent, was cash going down by $750. And then we need some sort of explanation, paid gas expense for the trucks. Now we need to post these two amounts, the debit and credit, to our ledger so we can have up-to-date account balances. So get out your ledger page in the form of T accounts. And here's our transaction we just entered in the journal. So we're going to post the debit first. So that's gas expense going up by $750. Letter G for transaction G. And then cash going down by $750. Letter G. And then the last thing we need to do for this transaction, check do we have a debit and a credit and they're both the same amount. We have a $750 debit and we have a $750 credit. So when I was an accounting student, this posting process is where I made the most mistakes. I wouldn't focus 100% on the task at hand, and I would accidentally post both as debits or post both as credits. So really be careful with that part of accounting.